matter what you say, I'ma spit it how I spit it so you niggas can't forget it. Everybody is a critic. I walk in the dark with my chronicles acidic, with my game up the bar, so your girl will let me hit it. Damn, man, my show's simply marvelous. You can stop the hating and debating, you can't argue this. Cause if you found something better, you would sip Moretta while wearing an ugly sweater. But my show you listening, so stop the whimpering. This is for the sinners and the born again Christians. Turn to Philippians. Nope, you can miss me then. If you wanna talk, text my number, you can hit me then. Cause you know my show is rocking. Fat Cat, remember that when your girl is shocking. When them headphones are knocking. Fat Cat show and you don't stop the knocking. Fatcat, man, y'all rocking a Fat Cat show. This is my show. Fatcat, watch the time on you. Say it one more time. Fatcat, man, y'all rocking a Fat Cat show. This is my show. Fatcat, watch the time on you. Here we go.
Yo, we gonna try this one more time. You rockin' with your boy, the sinister minister, the thinky deacon, the Rabbi Raymond Noodle, the chaplain of fried chicken's last rites, the preacher's grandson, that's Fat Cat, and I'm here with my dog, Roof. Y'all know who it is, it's T, Satellite, Bills, what's cracking?
What's up?
That was dry as hell, dude. Very.
Hold up. Let me do it again. Hey, how's everybody doing today?
Oh man, that's too country club. Let's try it one more time.
Okay.
But anyway, we want to thank everybody for tuning in, and we sorry about earlier we had some technical difficulties, but we're back, and we're about to do it a little bit like we do it all the time. But anyway, we want to do our birthdays once again. We want to wish everybody happy birthday. Once again, I want to wish Sylvia Ross, good friend of the family, a happy birthday, and all of those who are celebrating birthdays. Amen, because it's always good to be in the land of the living. And just like we got life, we got death. And we at the Fat Cat Show want to send our heartfelt condolences out to those who are in the grieving process. Once again, I want to extend my heartfelt condolences to the family of Minister Ronnie Jones, who died last week. So we want to send our hearts and our prayers out to his family. Amen. Once again, we're going to start our show once again. And I'm hoping everybody, received a stimulus checks. Did you get a stimulus check, man?
No, I didn't.
I gotta call Biden, man. Biden got to get on this, man.
I don't think he had on a prepaid phone or a regular phone.
Huh? What you say? Huh?
I'm nothing. No,
yeah, because I got to call him because they got that program, No Retarded Child Left Behind. So, think I didn't hear you. But anyway, once again, we was before we were rudely interrupted the last time, we was talking about DMX in the hospital, and we see I seen a whole bunch of people outside the hospital, individual, and nobody was wearing masks, and we creeping. The numbers are creeping back up, and so what good is celebrating?
They're talking about shutting Michigan. What they say? The CDC is going to shut it down.
Are you serious? I didn't hear that. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
this
the numbers in Michigan going up really, really high.
Wow. So you recently participated in something. Would you like to share that?
Yeah, I just recently went to the Players Club convention.
Uh-huh.
It was all right.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay. And so you went to A Players Club convention in the pandemic, so that shows a little bit.
Hey, players don't get sick. What's wrong? Keep it together.
Players the main one that get sick. They the main ones that get sick.
Players don't get sick. They be in and out, and they be dodging the coronavirus, baby.
Oh, okay. If you listen to this guy, then there's something that's definitely wrong with you. But we want to.
But have you heard about Snoop Dogg new wine?
Nah. No.
Everybody say it's so nasty.
Oh yeah.
That's the reviews about it.
Wow.
It's on the wine, it's a big picture of him with a hoodie on.
Oh
and
man.
Everybody's saying that I'm talking about. They say the wine tastes like vinegar.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Man, you know what? One thing, even though I'm tired of Snoop, but you got to give him this, that he's very, very busy. And he keep his brand going. You know what I'm saying? Like you would think by now where most rappers in his era done died out, and most of this generation don't even know a lot of the rappers in this era. And unfortunately, they probably wouldn't even know DMX if none of this stuff was going on. But, but Snoop has managed to single-handedly just transcend into this era and this generation. What do you think about that? Are you tired of Snoop, or do you congratulate him for just?
No, he just Snoop Dogg just rebranded himself.
Mm-hmm.
That's all he did. Snoop he went from a rapper to an actor
to your auntie.
Say a comedian.
To your auntie. I don't know. I think
Snoop does whatever it takes to get that check.
Yeah, he does. I mean, you know.
Did you know Young Jeezy was married? I didn't even know.
Yeah, Jeezy. He married the girl on what was that show? The Oriental girl, young lady. The View. Yeah, married her. Yeah. Congratulations. I'm glad.
I know Keisha Coles is mad. He was with her for a long time.
Man, Keisha Coles can't be mad at nobody because she been with everybody.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, she been with everybody. She used to date Boobie Gibson from the Cleveland Cavaliers. She been with Birdman. She been with a ton of people.
Oh man, she was with Jesus for a couple of years.
Yeah, she been that was surprising because that was one person I hadn't heard of. She, but I know it was Birdman. It was the first one was Boobie Gibson because she got kids with him. They used to be with LeBron.
Yeah, you gotta have some chips to be with Keisha. She don't play that.
But shoot, would you imagine having that mother of hers for a mother-in-law? Oh, Lord. Because Keisha Cole's got some.
I couldn't even imagine having her. She'd have been with everybody. By the time you get to her, it's all wild.
Oh, stop. But we want to tell everybody, make sure you share this post. Make sure you share this post, like, and make sure you subscribe to us on the Fatcat Show Network. Also, if you're watching right now, you can check us out on Stitcher, Blog Talk Radio, iHeart, Spotify, Deezer, iTunes, all the above platforms. Just continue to show your love as this platform grows and, and grows and grows and grows. But anyway, any other news before we get into our first subtopic of today?
No, I just hope my man DMX pulls through.
Yeah, I do too.
Because he only smoked a little bit of crack.
You know what? I'm not even gonna pay that one any attention. I'm just gonna go on here. But anyway, I picked up a interesting little article, And it says family sues California, because man dies in their family member dies in a taco eating contest. A taco eating,
Okay.
huh? What you say?
I say, yeah, I'm listening to you.
And so, the family is alleging that he choked on some tacos while in the contest, and that they didn't. At first, when I looked at it, I said, I mean, don't you enter in the contest at your own risk? But they are
No,
alleging.
but you supposed to be insured when you do stuff like that.
For real? Wow.
Heck yeah.
But
But you gonna have taco eating contest with no insurance? That's crazy.
but look, no, they said that they didn't have trained medical staff on hand.
Yeah.
That's what they were suing for and stuff like that. But okay, I can understand, but off principle, would you sue?
If you can, people will sue you for anything now.
Okay, let's say you have a jitting contest, and you out there you jitting with get somebody, you fall and have a heart attack.
Look, if you choose, it's like if you had a Christmas party at your house, right? I know somebody that's this to happen to. And then one of the guest friends trip, fall, and break the leg. Guess who's gonna get sued?
The person hosting, huh?
The person who owns the house.
Yeah. So, but I'm just saying,
you got to be insured.
I'm just saying, off principle, do you think it's right?
Oh, it's not about principle, it's about the law. If you happen a contest like that, believe me, if you have no insurance, you're gonna get sued.
If you, so should you have do you think a waiver form would exonerate you from that? Like say, hey.
I'm sure if they don't have enough sense to have insurance, they don't have enough sense to create a waiver for you to sign.
Yeah, what was I thinking? That'll get him on my side. Hey, but you know what? It's just, to me, now, I only thought of that in terms of, well, I guess taco eating can be strenuous. Because if but for me, like say if you got somebody in there like the toughest man contest and somebody, who could last this long in the ring with this, you know what I'm saying? But
it's a reason why you have to get city permits for things.
Yeah.
Because if you get a city permit, the city will probably tell you you got to have a EMS person or a special rescue person around, because anything can happen, especially an eating contest, like having a hot dog eating contest. What if the person choking? There's nobody there to give them the hymen.
Right. And you know what? That's a good that is a good reminder of people that are entrepreneurs and stuff and are trying to build their own venues and stuff like that. That is even though you're supposed to be knowledgeable of what you get into, but that is a good type of reminder, because wouldn't nobody think, you look at the picture of this man, you can see, he looked like he's a relatively healthy young man. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't have said, to him, said that, oh, he gonna choke on the taco or something like that, But hey, like you said, stranger things have happened, and you just we gotta learn from it and just do the right things. But you ever seen?
Yeah, I know you entered a contest before.
I know you entered one too. I know you entered one too. I know you entered one that the sausage stuffing contest at Palmer Park in Minjo's. And you did, and with a hula hoop and and twerking all that stuff. Yeah, and I know you didn't even choke. You didn't even choke. You took it up. You went all the way.
I was there to help
You lucky Tom Collins was there to clear your airway. So it was just so it just worked out real good with you. So hey, but hey, who knows, man? Who knows? But anyway, I want to get off that subject and let's go into another topic that was that caught my eye this time. NFL ex-pro cornerback Philip Adams was involved in a shooting. This dude went on a mass shooting. He killed 5 people. This dude ended up killing 5 people and then killing himself. I know it had to be one of them things, that CTE thing. But let's watch this video and let's get into a little bit of this discussion.
We're shocked that this type of incident happened in our area in Rock Hill, especially with the amount of people who were involved. We have detectives from the Violent Crimes Unit are currently investigating the case of a mass shooting. This is not like a mall, but it's a large number of people that we consider large. It's 5 people who are deceased from this incident. One was also taken to the hospital with serious gunshot wounds. Do not have any information on their condition. We have found the person we believe is responsible, and we are with them at this time. And that's all I can say about that suspect. 6, yes, 5 deceased. 1 was taken to the hospital with serious gunshot wounds.
But anyway, and we later found out that it was the former cornerback Philip Adams. He played on Atlanta. He played on a couple of teams before, and this guy just snapped. He snapped and he went on the shooting spree. I guess we would never get a motive because he killed himself. But it makes you kind of like now, remember a couple of years ago, they was getting off into the NFL and this CTE thing that the former players were developing, brain damage and stuff like that. And,
did he shoot himself in the head?
Yeah, he shot himself.
Because if he shot himself in the head, they probably can't even examine his brain.
So I think there's a lot of hang-ups when it comes to football because, number one, just say for mid-level type players, their contracts aren't even guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? And this guy, he wasn't no stud or no star. So, you can just imagine, I think the last time he played in the league was, 2015. And so you can imagine, you hear the stories of so many former athletes, working 9 to 5 trying to survive. And just imagine, just the pressure it is, when people were expecting a certain level from you. And then, you thinking that you're going to be the man and you got all this pressure on you to build something out of yourself. And you finally made it to an elite company where, where normal people don't even get to reach. And then when that becomes a failure, and then on top of the impact of the sport you play, you never know. Most of these people, Calvin Johnson, for instance, he said he had a number of undiagnosed concussions, that we didn't know about. He said that the Lions staff kept clearing them to play. And he said he knew something was wrong, but they kept clearing them to play. So do you think that, I know this is a stupid question, but do you think that football can continue on this path? Like, they can continue to keep playing this sport, or do you blame, or can you solely blame this on the sport or the person? Because don't every football player do this?
And you think they're gonna get rid of football? You must be out of your mind. They don't care if you at the end of your career your head fall off.
Dang. Yeah. So, I mean, so what?
Like it's a health crisis going on here. We're gonna have to cancel football. It's not gonna happen.
And that's why, like, just say if you had a son, would you encourage him, knowing the dangers that we know now? Would you encourage him to play football?
If he's guaranteed to be in the NFL, I probably would. He can give me some of that money.
Dang. Just throw him to the wolves, huh? Huh?
Why not? I said, why not?
Just throw him to the wolves. Some type of father you are. Just
I don't have a son, though. So.
Oh, so that's why it's so easy to just throw. Just go ahead, invisible son. Go play football. Huh?
Yes, go to the moon. Go to the moon, invisible son. Well, Carlos that smoke crack. He's been working on the satellite, the Discovery.
Man, what's wrong with you though? But it's unfortunate because Lord, we had Junior Seau. He killed himself. He ended up killing himself. It was a couple of football players, man, that just totally like lost it. And they examined their brain and saw that CTE was something serious, man. So even well, you was about to say something.
No, I was just wondering, would that get you off a murder case if you stood up in court and said, "Well, they examined my brain, and my mama used to beat me upside the head. I got CTE." Would you still get 20 years?
No, because think about it. What that soldiers on the battlefield get PTS and they still get locked up. They still get locked up. It was a soldier that he suffered post traumatic syndrome, and he murdered his girlfriend, and he was saying that he.
So why would they care about NFL players? Huh?
Because what? Sports is entertainment, and war is politics.
Oh, okay, I got you.
He said,
they don't care about those black dudes, especially, but it's mostly black guys in the NFL. And I know a couple of white cats that got it, but it's mostly black guys that they feel that's getting overpaid.
Right.
They don't care about them. They don't care about what's going on with them or their bodies. Give me a break.
Right. And it's fun. It's just funny. I just would really like to know the motive, because he actually killed. Because had he lived, they would have killed him anyway. I think. They would have tried it, because he killed a prominent doctor. The picture on there, he killed one of them, a prominent doctor. So they would have been trying to, give him in South Carolina too. Oh yeah. He would have been on death row. What was that? That church shooting guy name? They would have put him right in the cell next to him on death row.
You talking about the one that stopped to get some Burger King?
Yeah, that dude.
He gonna do 10 years to be right back out.
No, he on death row. They getting
come up with a law to release him.
No, man, that dude is dying.
They're not gonna do him like Tukey.
No, they gonna bring Omar Epps to the cell and say, "You gonna die." They gonna let him know. But hey, I'm not a component of capital punishment.
But with the last show, what we was talking about right before we got cut off. We was talking about the coronavirus, how it's been increasing.
Right.
The numbers been increasing lately.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, it was.
And summer is approaching. I've seen a couple of cats in the neighborhood saying, "Yeah, I'm not catching that coronavirus. That's why I don't be around people." When they
Right.
said this, they was all around each other with no face mask on. I said, "Man, this is crazy."
Yeah, it is. It
This
make you
gonna be
want
this.
like because I know um, the corona hit around sometime last year. Uh, it started in about February, January, February. Was that around the time? Because I know it really took a lot. Because last year,
January, February. Yeah, it started last
yeah,
year.
about
January,
because during that time,
but the numbers didn't go down till they shut the state down. Really,
right.
They reopened the state back up. Told the kids to go back to school. I know somebody that's a teacher. She said they opened up her school back, but people started getting new cases of coronavirus.
Right,
and they shut it back down.
And that's what's been happening at my kids' school. They sent letters. Like one letter came the first week, another one came. Like 3 letters came of cases of corona in the school, and it just don't seem like that we're gonna ever get back to that way. And then to me, for people, the vaccinated people, knowing that, like such as yourself, knowing that you can still get it even with the shot.
But the difference is you can get it, but you won't be hospitalized for 30 days or die. That's the difference. So you got to ask yourself, is it worth getting the side effects or just getting the coronavirus and getting sick?
Okay, but what would
I don't want to get sick or die like that.
But what would you say to people that are asymptomatic? They don't show no bit of symptoms. What good is the vaccination?
Yeah, look, a lot of people don't even have the health insurance to go get tested to see if you're immune to the coronavirus. Okay, right. The few people that are immune, man, they buying your they buying your blood for $250 a week.
Wow.
For people that are, yeah. So.
You're right.
That sounds crazy. I'm talking about you won't know.
But
I'm talking about what a lot of people can't afford. You don't know.
Right.
Have you went to the doctor and got tested to see?
No.
I'm sure you haven't.
Oh no. I need to.
And
$250 I can use that.
I had that. I had to ask myself. I said, okay, because I'm around the public too much, a lot.
Right.
I'm saying, I'm bound to get sick sooner or later.
Right. I mean, I ain't mad at nobody that does that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about, and they might have side effects. You don't know, but I know the side effects of death is no coming back from. I don't know not one person that's been dead and came back and said, "Ooh, that dip was hard."
Hey, look. Stop, man. Could I ask you which brand did you take?
What is it, the Pfizer?
The Pfizer, okay. Because I heard that Johnson & Johnson been tearing people up. It's a Facebook friend of mine. She just did a video that I sent to you in your inbox. And she said she...
with the big face?
Yeah. She said she took the Johnson & Johnson. But
that made me, when I seen that video, that made me say, if it's Johnson & Johnson, I'm not taking it. That's what I told the lady. She's like, no, we won't have a new batch until next week. I said, good, because if it was Johnson & Johnson, I'd take my chances.
You know what? Somebody said somebody said they can't even do baby powder right, so why I'm gonna take them. So, but anyway, man, we're gonna get into the commercial, then we're gonna go into our topic of today.
We have a jewelry business, Jayla's Jazzy Jewelry. We sell $5 jewelry, $5 bling, $5 jewelry for all type of occasions. It's $5 plus tax. It's paparazzi jewelry, nickel-free, lead-free. So if you have any allergies or anything like that, this is the perfect jewelry line to have in your inventory. We ship. We accept Cash App. And we will also meet within city limits for drop-offs. It's good for $20 or more. These will make perfect gifts for anniversary, Christmas coming up, even Sweetest Day pieces, or just even just to have in your personal inventory to where we have all kinds of styles of jewelry. So if you're interested, you can take a look on Jayla's Jazzy Jewelry. I'll post the link in the comments, or you can inbox me directly, and I can show you what I have and give you a personal tour of what we have on Messenger.
Yeah. Y'all make sure y'all check out Jayla's Jazzy Jewelry from my wife. I have the website posted in the link later on. But anyway, we want to get into our topic for today. And our topic for today, can you create your own family when the biological one fails? Can you create your own family when the biological one failed? Now, where I got this topic from was I was watching the Ricky Smiley show. And this topic, this thing he came up, it really inspired me. And I'm not going to go into it, but I'm going to show you some of the highlights of what he said, and then we're going to get into a discussion about this topic. Check this video.
Sometimes, man, it hurts you when your favorite pair of jeans and your favorite shirt and your favorite shoes start to get too small for you and you can't wear it no more. And that's how you have to treat people around you. Because when God get ready to take you to another level, you just have to go ahead and go on to another level. You can't take everybody with you. And I want somebody to be encouraged this morning. God allowed me to see a lot of things and allow me to get affected and get hurt by a lot of things where I can just try to minister to some other people, because everybody don't sit up and go to church every Sunday like I do. Everybody ain't getting that word. Some people get their word through the radio, and that's fine. But everything that go on in my life, I give God the glory for it. I want everybody to start focusing on the people that really do love you. Because we always ignore that little old lady at church that'll come up and hug you and kiss you or whatever, but we want to focus on the auntie that talk about us to the family and the people in the family that dog us out, and we always want to focus on certain friends that dog you out, but you don't pay attention when Gerald Carter and Shondell Swanson and different people send you a positive message on Facebook, and you don't focus on them, the ones that really love you. You understand? God put people in your life. And the day that people like that stop speaking to you, then I might lose some sleep. But you think I care about some other folks that get together? Because they don't even like each other. The only thing they have in common is that they don't like you.
Blood, whoever said blood is thicker than water is the biggest lie ever been told. Ooh. It's people that's not related to you will show you more love and respect than your own biological kids, yes, or Lord, nieces or nephews or cousins or mamas or daddy. Family is what people who you surround yourself with that give you love and affection. That's your family.
Amen.
You get to create your family. You don't get to choose who's in your family, who you biologically related to, but you get to create who you surround yourself with. You ain't got to go to the funeral. If somebody died, you feel uncomfortable, you don't have a relationship with that person, nobody in the family like, what you going for? Send a flower, sign the book, go to the funeral home, sign the book, in now, boom, 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 boom. Take your kids to the beach. You got to sit up there and be around folks that don't like you and mistreat you like you a dog. You are loved.
Yes.
You forget about the little lady that send you a little uplifting email every week at work, that sweet old lady that speak to you when you walk in the building. There you God giving you what you need. There your grandmama right there. Miss Pat, Miss Janie. I ain't got no grandparents. They dead and gone. I can go to Miss Janie's house and sit at her table.
But anyway, we get the picture. What do you think about that? About creating your own family when your other ones, your biological is not acting
Yeah,
right.
that's why I stopped wearing condoms.
See, you talking in one
I'm trying
sense.
to create my family.
You talking in one. You talking in one sense. I'm talking about people. I'm talking about people that already exist, that are already surrounded with you. Because one thing that he said that is true that there's a scripture where it says I never seen the righteous forsaken. So God does place around you whatever you need. He does supply your needs, especially when you're a child of God, and He always put things in place for you to be, taken care of. Because what's that other scripture? He says, it's His desire that you prosper as well as your soul prosper. So God is always, what's that? The birds, the birds, they don't have to worry about eating because God supplies it for them.
Okay, say you need that family, right?
Okay.
And you don't have any kids. You gotta be fruitful and multiply, and create your own circle.
But okay, let's go to another instance. Just say, because it was 2 parts of a different interview that I put together from that Ricky Smiley thing. And at one part he was talking about, he dove into the Kirk Franklin situation with his son. And he was simply saying that, hey, you don't have to tolerate no disrespectful kids. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes some people are right now, there's a couple of people around the world that are now, they're dealing with disrespectful kids. There's some elderly parents right now that they done took care of kids all of their lives, and these kids turned out to be good for nothings, and maybe these kids done got guardianship over them and put them in homes and spending their wealth and doing, you know what I'm saying, and just really don't care about their parents and stuff like that. And I can speak from that, within my family by experience. Just look, and I would call a person out, but it won't do no good. I ain't gonna do that. But I done seen some terrible feats going on because my grandparents, and I'm not saying this simply because they're dead and gone right now, but I could say this: my grandparents were the best parents. The best. My grandparents raised me. They were some of the best parents that a person can have. I knew I was loved. I knew I was taken care of. I knew that, they introduced me to God. That's the reason why I have, God in my life right now is because of my grandparents. And if they were any bit different, my life could have been way different. And so I appreciate, the greatest thing that my grandparents left me was God. That was the greatest thing that they left me. And now that you look around and you see those family members, man, that you love them so much, but they don't reciprocate the love. And these were people, and I got people in my family, man, I grew up revering. I grew up revering these people, and only to find out that in my worst hours and hours and days and months and stuff like that, man, these people can walk past me, dude. Walk past me, don't care at all. Didn't get a phone call. Didn't get, my grandma was my everything. I didn't get a phone call. I ain't get nothing. Same for my grandfather. Same for my auntie passing. Didn't get a phone call or nothing. And that's sad. You know,
I saw another saying family is not the same. My closest cousins, that was like my brother. My brothers, our kids don't even know each other, and it made me sit back and think. You know, my cousin, I was close with my cousin. You know, we did everything together. Since we was kids, our kids don't even know each other.
You know, I had this when I opened the church up. I had this fairy tale. I had this fairy tale that I would open the church up, and my family would come flocking back, and we all get close, and we all get it together and stuff like that. And so far the church been open 4 years, and my family been in the same position. You know, the people that I reached out to, the people that I, you know, really revered and stuff like that, they in the same positions. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, but the wake up call was the death of my grandparents and my auntie. That was the wake up call for me that God really showed me, like, hey, they may be your biological, but hey, all you could do is love and pray for them. But I put around you some people that can be your family, that's still your family. You know, maybe not by blood, but you know, but these are people that you could reach out to, and they'll help you. Like right now, you know, my grandparents are gone on both sides of the family. I don't have no grandparents no more. But, you know, luckily, you know, my one of the pastors that served under my grandfather, he's been a mentor / grandfather to me. And he always checking on me, always making sure everything is right with the church. And whenever like somebody joined the church and I need to go use the baptizing pool at his church, because ours is not up right now, if I could just call him and say, hey, I need to baptize somebody at the church. He'd say, come on, grandson, you can come over here and baptize. You could do that. Or if I needed something to get repaired on the church, he'd give me some money to get the repair done on the church. And I can't even reach out to family members who my grandfather impacted, you know, who he impacted to even put a bread cent into the church, you know. And this church they went to this church when they were little. They probably was baptized in this church. They, you know, family funerals and everything held in this church. And I can't get them to do nothing. And that's just sad to me. That is real sad to me. So do I believe, do my views recently change on family? Yes, it has. Big time. And I did do a post and I said, you know, respect those who respect you. Revere those who revere you. You know, revere those who revere you. You can love people because everybody don't love you, and that's including family. And it's sad that some of your family will love to see your downfall. As well as somebody that's out on the street, they would love to see your downfall. And that's sad. I just, you know, and Lord knows, man, I love my family, man. I love my family big time. Sometimes too much. But it's just...
You really love somebody too much?
Huh? When I say that, it's like when you make so many sacrifices for them and they don't do nothing for you back. And you had them people in your life that you totally ignore. Like Ricky Smiley said, he said, you know, it be people that be trying to position themselves to help you out and to be there for you, but them people we ignore. And we focus on the people that don't mean us no good. the do dirties in our life. We don't pay them no attention. And it's just it's time out for, you know, I want to be surrounded by positivity. I want to be surrounded by, you know, architects of life, people that build, you know, and the people that encourage, people that help you build. You know, that's what I want to surround myself with. People that have a positive outlet, optimistic people. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be around. Who want to be around somebody all the time? You got something going on. They always telling you, dog, if I was you, I wouldn't do that, man. That's hard to do. You know, this and that. And that be the main people that supposed to be close to you. And he was like, you know, and one of the things I heard Ricky say, but I didn't have it in the interview. He said, the funny thing is the ones that give you the most grief is the people that you help. The people that you don't help be the ones that really be trying to help you out. It's crazy. It's so crazy, dude. You got anything?
Nah. I see you got a lot of stuff on your chest. So I just let you get it out.
No, man. I mean, I mean, but it's true though. It's like, man, I just said all my life.
All I said is I go raw. I don't wear condoms.
Man,
you know, you dismiss everything that I said.
Stop it.
Ain't no sense to anything.
Stop it. What do they have to add to it? We'll add further on that.
That's have to add to my circle that I'm creating.
Okay. What it's gonna do? You gonna be what? 48 years old, having a young baby. By the time the baby.
I'm not 48. What's wrong with you?
Okay, 50. You be 50 years old, having the baby, having a baby. And by the time the baby get old enough, you be in a rocking chair.
I know, but they'll have to take care of me though. I get in that rocking chair.
They gonna be like, Papa keeps messing his diaper up. We gotta put him in a nursing home. I'm not cleaning Papa up.
Why would they call me Papa? They're my kids.
Yeah, I'm just saying. That's probably what it was. Yeah, Daddy.
Papa would be my grandkids.
Yeah, but shoot, you be so old they'll think you their granddaddy. So as Daddy. You know.
How they gonna know that? They gonna always know me as being Daddy.
They gonna be like, okay. They gonna be like, Daddy done messed his diaper up again. I ain't cleaning it up. Me either.
You know what you need to find out? Nothing. They got a home for retarded people.
Yeah. I called for you already. I called for you already. They said they waiting on. They still waiting on you to check. They still waiting on you to check in.
Disturbed.
They still waiting on you to check in. So I'm just saying, man. But you know, sometimes family ain't worth the piece of paper that it's written on. You know.
I mean, you
what?
You might be right, because I'm not close with family like that. So,
you know,
but when you got to create your own circle, you create your own circle with your kids and your grandkids, people that you know. You know, because like you said before, the people that's not even related to you is more family to you than the people that's got your same DNA.
You know,
that's real.
It's funny that literally, and I'm just drawing a hypothetical. Like, it's this how some people in my family is. It's like, just say now they know my goal is to restore my grandfather's legacy, and you know my grandfather done helped a lot of them, and so you know, just say I need some roof work done at the church. And these people can either have the resource to do it, or they could be roofers. And they wouldn't even lift a finger to help. That's the type of stuff that I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of stuff that I was talking about. See, when my grandfather passed, I held a lot of that stuff in because it was the first time it happened to me. And unfortunately, you know, we fall victim to our family so much, man. And like, I couldn't believe that it was happening like that. Like, dog, I don't have I mean, all my friends was calling me. Like, and we so much focus, like we said, on them people that don't mean us no good. We focus on them, on the people that don't even want to, you know, give you air if you pass out. You know what I'm saying? And we don't even pay attention to the ones that, because we so focused on a title. And that title don't mean nothing all the time. Don't mean nothing. It's sad. It is sad. But the minute you don't do something, the minute you don't, as they say in church, govern yourself accordingly, then they want to call you out. You know? That's all I'm saying. But like I said, never again. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna look out for people that look out for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna still pray for people. I'm still pray for people. I'm still love them for far. But as far as trying to get to a point where try to make you love me back the way I love you, nah. No. That's over.
Did you get it all out and
That's
open?
over. That's over, bruh. That's over.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Let's get back to creating your circle. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Give me some tips that you would use if you was trying to create your own circle.
Like I said,
a new circle.
You know what? And I know you hate to hear this because you think he crazy as hell. But Wallace said it a long time ago.
I don't think Wallace is crazy.
Get with like-minded people. I think you have to be with like-minded people. You know, not saying that all their ways has to be like yours, but a significant amount of them has to be like yours. You know, you want to be with big people that build. You want to be with people that motivate.
But the thing is, when you get in your late 30s or 40s, or even in your case, your 50s,
you're 60s, huh?
How do you introduce yourself to new people?
I already think these people.
And how do you I'm talking about the people that don't exist.
Yeah.
You're just trying to create a circle.
Well,
you have no circle.
Well, you're a business-minded type guy, so you know how to network. You know, I met so many people.
No, but I need your.
I mean, this is me. The scripture speaks on if you want friends, show yourself friendly. And with me, you know, one day when my mother went out with me, we went to go do something. We went to the city county building. And I think this is during the time she was trying to get, you know, do some guardianship type things. And we was in there, and it was a lot of people in the, like, sitting around waiting, right? Almost like Secretary of State style. And they was holding a conversation. I stepped into the conversation and talked to a lot of people. And my mother came to me. She said, I envy that about you. She said, you're always able to control a room. She said you can come in and you could talk to people, and it'll be like you've been knowing them for years. And that was always a gift that God gave me, to be able to like network and talk to people and just, and do things. And I think half the time, I think like making friends, showing yourself friendly is not hard, but having good friends is a hard thing. And maintaining friendships sometimes is hard, because you got to take the good with the bad. But it's just understanding that your boundaries and your lines. And I just, and I don't find it hard to, be friendly to people and network, because like naturally, I got that as a gift to be able to talk to people. But, I just think you have to be around like-minded people. At this point in our life, like you said, we at that age where we don't want to be around nobody talking stupid, talking Tupac mess and all that stuff. We don't want to be around that stuff.
But at the same time, it's all about meeting new people. To meet new people, you got to introduce yourself. You got to get to know them. Yeah, you got to have that trust. You got to be able to trust people to let them in there into your little circle.
Right. I mean, but that goes, of course, you're not going to walk up to a person that you meet on the street and be like, hey, you my friend, this and this and that, because it takes time to build. You have to see where that person is, where they, what they think about you. Me and you was just talking about that off the show. You have to see, like even if you meeting a person off Facebook or something, you explore deep down into their texts, what they text and all of that stuff, and some of the things that they're into. They tell a lot about themselves on their posts. And you can pretty much tell, like, hey, I can't deal with that. But not saying that that's the same, but characteristic-wise, over time you will know what type of person that is. And you don't even got to say nothing to them. Half the time, with most people, I sit back and I just wait, I just listen. I don't evaluate out loud. I just listen and I just watch. And that's all you could really do. And you will know where a person is. There's a lot of people now that I was in this mode with, and now I know how to govern myself with them. I know that it's some people that I got to cut off, and it's some relationships that I have to bring a little bit closer to me. And so, I mean, that's the bottom line to me. Build with people that want to build. That want to build.
90 seconds.
You don't want to build nothing with a person that only know how to tear things down. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be motivated by a person that's always pessimistic. You know what I'm saying? So it's best to, build with people that that are good character people.
Yes, sir.
So, anyway, we want to thank everybody for tuning in to the Fatcat Show.
60 seconds.
Unfortunately, like I said, we love our families, but sometimes, your family, is really the people, like Ricky Smiley was saying, are really the people that show you love, that do right by you, not just biologically. I call most people that's really tight with me is my extended family. You know what I'm saying? I got. Unfortunately, I do have people, that are not blood or biologically, that treat me better than most of my family members do. But, so I'm gonna start working on, for me personally, relationships, home and relationships that are good for me, and make the focus on that family instead of
10 seconds.
The biological family. But anyway, we up out of here, everybody. Peace and love, and we up out of here. Peace.